time, I want to have Asuanzi Agri College do their presentation. All our judges are seated now. Let's please encourage them with a clap.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. Yeah, I'm Enoch Tete, and my brother is Benjamin Boachi, and here is Edna Agobi. Yeah, we are here to present on business plan for tarpaulin catfish production. And this is the picture of African catfish. Yeah. Scientifically known as Carias garipinos. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, description of the center. Officer in charge, Mr. Eric Nyante. Quality assurance, the one who sees to the quality of our product, Mr. Theophilus Soku. Sales and marketing, Mrs. Ruth Morrison. And we are located at the central region of Ghana, box number 428, Cape Coast. And that is for our email. As a farm, yeah. Our mission is to offer training to prospective farmers, practicing farmers, farmer-based organization, that is FBOs, and community-based organization in appropriate modern farming technologies and method to enable them establish on their own and take the responsibility as agribusiness practitioners for improved livelihood in catfish production. And it is our mission, our vision to train women and men in modern and appropriate agricultural method in business-oriented technologies to enable students, trainees manage catfish farm enterprise and to satisfy the demand of the consuming public by providing quality and fresh catfish at all year round at affordable prices. It is our objective to supply consistently to our customers highly nutritious African catfish to meet the craving market demand and standard using tarpaulin tanks. And our business overview. African catfish, though high in demand, expensive and profitable as business in reality, much attention has not been given to its culturing or rearing, and in Ghana, it so falls under non-traditional agriculture. We envisage to offer to consumers market high quality products. The African catfish is the least exploited with few competitors, despite its ever-rising market and demand. The commodity, Carias garipinos, has become scarce, creating business opportunities for its production in forms and standard to meet consumers' tastes and preferences. To bridge the gap of scarcity that fish hunting, that is sea fishing, has created, freshwater fish farming is the solution. And this is a picture of a tarpaulin tank for catfish production. And one of it can take about 1,000 fingerlings. Yeah. And this is the grilled fish, catfish. Yeah, a picture of it. And as you can see from the projection, it will taste delicious. You can see it. There's also a smoked catfish. Yeah, as we can all see. This is a fried one, very garnished. Marketing plan. Though, through a detailed marketing survey conducted, the following market strategies adopted. 1. Exhibition to showcase product. Advertisement through radio, flyers, and posters. door-to-door restaurants and pub supply, marketing using the electronic media via WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube. In every business, there's a risk. So this is potential risks. Spoilage of non-marketed produce, and the mitigation measures, smoking, frying, and refrigeration techniques to prolong shelf life. High product cost, high production cost. Feeding constitutes about 70% of production cost. Own feed formulation can also reduce it. African catfish, Carius garbinus, is omnivorous, meaning there is a variety of feed to support and reduce production cost. False speculation. Marine fish tastes better than fresh water or real fish. And the measure is to education by the home science department on how to prepare catfish for the table. Education on health benefits of freshwater or reared fish compared to marine fish. And I'd like my brother to continue with the production budget.
As the budgets continue, the production for the African catfish in Tapoli tank, as you see, we have the activities, sub-activities, unit, frequency, unit, quantity, unit cost, and the total cost. So when we first begin with the activity, that the land preparation, you clear a land, you remove of stamps and the site design. And when you see the MD is the man-day activity, the frequency is 1, and the quantity, you are going to need 1 person. And in our place, the by day costs 35 Ghana cedis. And the removal of the stamps too, you need 1 person, and you need 1 day to do it, and you are going to need 2 people. And each costs 35 Ghana cedis, so the total will be 70 Ghana cedis. And the site design, you need 1 person, and it's going to be a 1 day, and it's going to cost 50 Ghana cedis. So the total is 50 Ghana cedis. And you come to the material procurement. You are going to need a tarpaulin tank. It is 15 by 15 by 4 feet, and you're going to need 1. And the cost of it is 2,500 cedis. So the total cost will be 2,500 cedis. And you are going to need the fingerlings. The fingerlings, because this tarpaulin tank can, the capacity is 1,000, and each fish or fingerlings is going to cost 1 cedi per fingerling. So it's going to be 1,000 Ghana cedi. The total is 1,000 Ghana cedi. You are going to need a water test kit that is going to check the water permeability, and you are going to need a PVC pipe that you connected from the source where the water will come from, and you're going to need a PVC elbow where you connect it to the tarpaulin tank, and you are going to need a plumber glue, and that plumber glue you are going to use it to face it, and you are going to need a PVC vibe gate. And that one, we are going to use a situation where you let the water come in and the water go out. And you are going to need a plastic bucket where you can use it to carry your feed. And you are going to need a digital weighing where that you are going to use to weigh your fish. Okay. And the budgets continue. You are going to the feed and the feeding. And the first stage, when you bring the fingerlings, that the brooding stage, you are going to need 0.5 to 1 millimeters, and you are going to need 2 bags, and it's going to the frequency is 2, and it is 50 Ghana cedis, and you need 3, so it will cost 100 Ghana cedis. And the second feed is 0.9 to 1.6 millimeters, and it is 3, and it's 50 Ghana cedis, and it's going to cost 45 Ghana cedis. And the second one, that the 3 weeks you give it, and another 2 weeks give it. So from there, you are going to give them 4.5 to 8 millimeters, and you are going to know 62, and it's 50 cedis, and you are going to get 9,300. And as you know, fish, they feed by sizes. Please continue for me. Income analysis. The rearing of African catfish, Ghanaians, Garipinos, take between 4 to 5 months with best management practice to attain maturity with expect weight between 1.5 to 2 kilometers. And this, the achievable weight, the unit price, and the number of the fishes and the total. And as you see, the reason why we are using the 5.5 in the safest way, and when you check our area, 1.5 kilogram, the weight of a catfish costs 18 Ghana cedis. So you use the achievable weight to multiply by the 18 cedis, then you multiply by the 1,000 of the catfish, and you get 27,000 Ghana cedis. Please continue. This is the cash flow, and we are going to calculate your profit, and the profit is equals to the output minus the input. So the output is going to be 14,791, and the output is going to be 27,000. So you subtract it from it, and the profit you get is 12,209. Please continue. And this is the second cycle production budget for Africa.
Hello, sorry, Asuanzi, but we've rebelled out twice, so. But quickly, if there's something, let's quickly finish your slides. How many slides do you have more? Any important thing you need to touch on? Okay, so you just have 2 slides. So just a minute to finish up.
Yeah, okay. So you, after the first input, you do the second input, and that one you are not going to buy the tapoli tank again, so that money will be out from it. And that time the input is going to be 1,000 and 85, and the output will remain the same. That is the 27,000. So when you subtract it from it, you get 16,915. And the tarpaulin tank with good maintenance, it can last for 5 years. And this indicates that with the demand and the market price increase for the African catfish, the profit will be definitely increased.
All right, so feedback from our judges.
But, I think it's a very good presentation. Forget about the pace of delivery and all those things. I am interested in the content. And I think the content is good. I like your financial analysis. It's good. At least you've given us some idea. But what you did not talk about is, in your analysis, of course, you talked about risk, but you were too absolute and you were too confident that if you put in 1,000 fingerlings, you will get 1,000 fingerlings. And in your analysis, you didn't do any, should you experience, mortality and all those things. So I think, and you should have a certain percentage, and you should factor into your projections, so that you will not say that you put in 1,000 and therefore you get 1,000. My friend, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
It does not at all, and you will be deceived. So go back to your financials, work on it again, and make sure that it becomes much more real. You understand?
Okay.
And let me also find out from you, is this something that you are doing or you are now going to do?
Thank you. It is something that we are doing. And
you are already doing?
Yes.
Oh, you are doing it already?
Yeah.
The 3 of you?
Yeah, with our team.
With your team?
Asuanzi Farm.
At Asuanzi?
Yeah.
And when you put in 1,000, you get 1,000?
Oh, the first one, Clay, we get 1,000 out.
The first one you got 1,000?
Yeah.
And have you started with the second?
Yeah, we have started with the second one. They are up to 2 to 3 months.
And all of them are still alive?
Yeah, all of them are still alive.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yes. So, I think, let's give them the benefits. I mean, so what you should have done was to have presented what you are doing.
Yeah.
You understand? So it is good I'm asking these questions.
Yeah.
But for me, the way you were explaining the plumbing things, I realized you know your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? So go ahead, but do well to fine-tune it. I don't know so much about aquaculture, but you can get the experts. You can go to the aquaculture fishery the department. Nature can also help, and I'm sure my colleagues over here can also help in that direction. Okay. But I think it's a very good thing you are doing, and I would just encourage you to go ahead.
Thank you.
I think that the presentation was very good. Since you are doing the job right now, the business, this means that you are in control and you know what's going on. One question I had is that because fish is a perishable item, how do you handle the logistics from the production to the customer?
Okay. Although we know it is a perishable product, but by refrigeration or frying it, or even smoking, can extend its shelf life.
So you are not selling fresh?
We sell them.
I mean, fresh.
Yes, if you order for it, we will give you fresh.
Oh, okay. But then the logistic, you either people come to you to buy, or you can ship it to them immediately, fresh from production to the.
Some also come for it. We also send to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. Well done. Thank you.
Where is your business located?
Asuanzi Farm.
Asuanzi in the central region?
Yes, please.
So who are your market?
Our market, our focus is on the pubs, the market as a whole, and also.
Do you have outlets that you supply your fish to, whether fresh or smoked or fried or whatever it is?
Yeah, we have some women who smoke it, so they come for it. And some of the restaurants also come and fry the fresh one too. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe what you have to do is to really develop this, because this is something that you are doing. So you should have presented the actual, not give us any hypothesis. I mean the actual, what you are doing, what state, what you have done, and then we would from there be able to judge whether indeed it's a viable project or not. But anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I just have one suggestion, especially to the first presenter. We are your audience, not the slide. You get the point? Leave the slide behind and talk to us. One way that you can do that effectively, so that you don't go blank, is have a print out of the slide, hold it, in case even you have an electronic challenge. The whole presentation will not go la-woo. I hope you get it.
Yeah.
But that was a good one. The second guy did a great job.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So Asuanzi is going to take us fishing. We want to invite Ejura Agro College for their presentation. Oh, please encourage them with a clap. Give them some morale.